All right, I'm going to do an example of having Gemini 2.0 from Google read a script and show you the steps you need to go through to sort of fine tune it. First thing you do is open it, obviously, and then you have to go over here and click Stream Real Time, which I've already done. And then you can share your screen, which I'm going to do. And what I'm going to share is Movie Magic Screenwriter, the software I'm using. Yes, I know it's outdated, but it still works for me, and apparently still works for Christopher Nolan. So there. Now I'm going to go back to the top of my script, and I'm going to go back to here. All right, read the first page of my script.
Sure. I see you are going to show the first page of your script. Is there anything you would like to discuss about it?
Not right now. Just read it, the dialogue and the description.
Okay, you're going to read the dialogue and description on the first page of your script. Let me know when you are ready to discuss.
I want you to read it out loud to me.
Okay, I can read the dialogue and description out loud for you. Do you want me to begin?
I sure do.
Okay, here we go. EXT, Suburbia Day.
All right, hold on. So when you see EXT in what's called a slug line, which is the line of all caps, you pronounce EXT exterior. If you see INT, you pronounce that as interior. Got it?
Okay, so EXT is pronounced exterior, and INT is pronounced interior. Got it. Shall I begin reading the first page of your script now?
One more thing. If after a character name, which is centered and in all caps on the page, if after reading that you see open parentheses with CONT''D, that means continued, which means the character's dialogue is continued. If you see that, you do not have to read it out loud. Also, if you see VO after a character's name, that means voiceover, and you do need to read that. If you see OS, that means off screen, and you do need to read that. If you see either one of those, VO or OS, and then you see a CONT''D, do not read that. Is that understood?
Okay, so to clarify, you want me to read the first page of your script, but skip the characters' names, as well as any instances of Connard, and you don't want me to skip anything else. Is that right?
Not quite. I want you to read the character name, but do not read the parentheses if they contain the letters CONT''D, close parentheses. But you can read VO and you can read OS. Oh, see, now something went wrong. Dang it, now I got to start over. So this is where it's still. So you have to refresh the page, share your screen, and I don't think that it remembered anything I said. Let's find out.
Okay, it sounds like you're curious to see if the system remembered what you said previously. Let's test it out and see.
Go for it. Read the first page of my script.
Okay, I will read the first page of your script. It starts with EXT, Suburbia Day, and continues with a conversation between David and Abby. Would you like me to read it out loud, or just confirm that I have read it?
Well, here's the thing. When you see EXT period in all caps, you pronounce that as exterior. If you see INT, all caps, you pronounce that as interior. And yes, I would like you to read out loud the entire script with the parameters that I've laid out.
Okay, I understand. When you see XT in all caps, it should be pronounced as exterior. And when
you see EXT, not just XT, but EXT is exterior. INT is interior.
You're right. My apologies. When you see XT in all caps, it should be pronounced as exterior, and INT in all caps is pronounced as interior. Now, would you like me?
Well, unfortunately, you still are not understanding. EXT is exterior. INT is interior. If you're still listening to me, using those parameters or rules, please read the first page of my script out loud.
I apologize. It seems I am still having trouble with this. To clarify, EXT should be read as exterior and INT should be read as interior, and I should read the first page of the script using those parameters. Is that correct?
Almost. The second one, it's not NT, it's INT. I is in iceberg, N as in Nancy, T as in terrible. INT is pronounced interior.
Okay, thanks for clarifying. So EXT is exterior and INT is interior. I understand now.
I don't know if you do, but go ahead and read the first page of the script out loud.
Okay, I will now read the first page of your script out loud, using the correct pronunciation for EXT as exterior and INT as interior. EXT, Suburbia Day. 8-year-old poppy lovers David Strom and ABYHOYT sit on the porch steps of David.
Sorry to interrupt, but you're still not getting it right. If you see in all caps, and maybe this is my mistake, if you see all caps, EXT period, pronounce that as exterior. If you see INT period in all caps, pronounce that as interior. Maybe I should have made it more clear before. Also, the girl's name, ABBYHOYT, is pronounced Abby Hoyt. Go ahead and read. Something went wrong. Dang it. Let me just try. I'll try one more time. Okay, I'd like you to read the first page of my script out loud using all of the information I've previously given you.
Sure, I can do that. Here's the first page of your script. EXT, Suburbia Day. 8-year-old poppy lovers David SYROM and ABBYHOYT sit on the porch steps of David's house. David talks while looking off into space. David, next year we're going to hold hands. When we're 10, we'll have our first sleepover. When we're 12, we'll hug. 14, kiss. When we're 16, I'll drive you somewhere, and you'll drive me back. Beat. Sound good? Abby remains silent. David turns, sees her head down. David conted. Abby? Abby summons the courage to face him. Tears well in her eyes. David blinks, he knows why. David connited. Okay, you can drive first. Abby, we're moving, David. David blinks a few times, her words not registering. Abby points up the street. David looks, sees a big U-Haul approaching. David watches, mesmerized, as it slows to a stop across the street. Abby command, to a state called Washington. David, how far is that from Michigan? Abby can barely talk. Abby, mommy says way far. David starts shaking his head. David, no you're not. You can't. You can't. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that's a good start. You're still not reading it quite right, but that's all right. You're just AI. Isn't that correct?
Okay, I understand. You're right. I am an AI. What would you like me to do to read it more accurately?
Never mind. I'll get back to you later. I'm now closing the discussion. Thank you.
Okay, I understand. Please feel free to reach out again if you have any other questions or requests.
All right, so that's how it goes. The voice is nice. It's, let me see what else they have for voices here. I mean, the voice is nice. It reads it nice. I'm surprised that it pronounces a name David, but it doesn't know Abby, which is interesting. All right, I'm going to try. Why aren't the voices coming up here? All right. Oh, stop sharing. Never mind.
Okay,
right.
I see that you are having an issue with the voices not coming up, and that you are done for now. Let me know if there is anything else you need help with.
I shall. Huh. I did this yesterday or the day before, and the voices all came up. Let me, temperature. What will you build? All right, stream recording. Here we go. Let's see how Sharon, let's see what she sounds like. Hey, I just want to test out your voice. Say a few words.
Okay, I can do that. I can say a few words for you.
Okay, that's plenty. Thank you.
You're welcome. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Not right now. Okay.
Understood. Just let me know if you need anything.
I will. All right. So it's a good voice. All right. So now I'm going to go off and come back on. Share my screen. No, I'm just going to talk. Oh, rats. Sorry,
Okay,
Puck.
it sounds like you were talking about wrestling. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss about that?
No. All right. Let me. Let's see what Core sounds like. Interesting names. All right. Let's have a conversation with Core. Hey, Core, give me a sample of your voice.
Sure, here's a sample of my voice. How does it sound?
It sounds like you're a half man, half woman.
Okay, I can see why you might say that. My voice is designed to be gender neutral. Is there anything else
no,
I can
thank
help you with?
No, thank you. Bye-bye. All right. Let me hear a sample of your voice, please.
Sure, here is a sample of my voice. I am a large language model trained by Google.
All right, thank you. That's all. All right, let's try. Wow, these are weird names. All right, let's try this person. Hey, what does your voice sound like?
My voice sounds like a typical text-to-speech voice. It's designed to be clear and understandable. Would you like to know anything else about it?
Can you alter your voice at all?
I can't alter my voice in real time, unfortunately. I am limited to the voice I have now. Is there something specific you would like me to sound like?
I'm just wondering if I gave you a script to read, if you could read characters in different voices or if they would all sound the same.
That's an interesting question. I am designed to use one voice only, so all the characters in a script would sound the same. Would you still like me to try reading a script for you?
No thanks, but I appreciate it.
No problem, happy to help. Is there anything else you'd like to explore or ask?
Not right now. See you later. Okay. Because when I asked Puck the other day, he said that he could try. Let me just go back to Pucky. Let me share my screen and get my script up. Oh,
Okay,
rats.
it sounds like you are
Hey.
getting ready to start something. Is there anything I can help you with?
I've got to be starting something, which I think is a Michael Jackson song. Anyways, can you read this script out loud and use different voices for the two characters that are talking?
Sure, I can try to read the script out loud using different voices for the two characters, David and Abby. Do you want me to start now?
Yep, go for it.
Okay, here it goes. EXT, Suburbia Day. 8-year-old poppy lovers David Strom and ABYHOYT sit on the porch steps of David's house. David talks while looking off into space. David, next year we're going to hold hands. When we're 10, we'll have our first sleepover. When we're 12, we'll hug. 14, kiss. When we're 16, I'll drive us somewhere and you'll drive us back. Beat. Sound good? Abby remains silent. David turns. sees her head down. David, Candide. Abby? Abby summons the courage to face him. Tears well in her eyes. David thinks he knows why. David, Candide. Okay. You can drive first. ABBY. We're moving, David. David blinks a few times.
Okay,
For
stop. Stop. You did not read the voices in different tones or whatever, but that's okay because I understand that that is not currently within your capabilities. So this ends my test. Thank you very much, and I shall return.
Okay, I understand. I am still under development and can't quite perform different voices, but I will keep learning. Yes. Let me know when you need me for something else.
I sure will. All right. Let's just go to Chat GPT real quick. Let's try it. Sneak a peek at advanced moves, free monthly preview, blah, 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 blah. All right.
Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm excited to help you get things done. Hey, what's up? Feel free to ask me about.
Hi there. I just want to share how thrilled I am to work.
Ho, ho, ho! Hi, glad to meet you. Hey, I'm ready to hit the ground running.
Hey there. I've got a really great feeling about us teaming.
Hey, how's it going? I'm looking forward.
Hello. It's lovely. Hey, it's great to meet you. How's your day going?
Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm excited to help you get things done. Let's get started.
Allow while visiting the site. All right. So I've chosen Maple. Hey, Maple, can you read something that's on the screen?
I can't see anything right now. If you like, you can describe what's on the screen, and I'll do my best to help.
Do I have to share my screen, or how would I get you to read a page of a script?
You can read the script out loud, and I'll help by listening and giving feedback. If you prefer, you can also describe or summarize it, and we can go from there.
All right. Let me try to read part of it, and then we'll discuss it.
Sounds good. I'm ready whenever you are.
This is a screenplay. This is the first page of a screenplay. Exterior suburbia day. 8-year-old puppy lovers, David Strom and Abby Hoyt, sit on the porch steps of David's house. David talks while looking off into space. David: next year, we're going to hold hands. When we're 10, we'll have our first sleepover. When we're 12, we'll hug. 14, kiss. When we're 16, I'll drive us somewhere and you'll drive us back. Beat. Sound good? Abby remains silent. David turns, sees her head down. Abby? Abby summons the courage to face him. Tears well in her eyes. David thinks he knows why. Okay, you can drive first. We're moving, David. David blinks a few times, her words not registering. Abby points up the street. David looks, sees a big U-Haul approaching. David watches, mesmerized, as it slows to a stop across the street. To a state called Washington. How far is that from Michigan? Abby can barely talk. Mommy says way far. David starts shaking his head. No, you're not. You can't. You can't. You can't. That's the end of the first page. What do you think? Whoop. Did you not hear me? Gosh darn it. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Did
Sorry
you-
about.
Did you hear the first page of the script?
Yes, I heard it. It's a touching start. The emotions are clear, and it sets up the story well. How do you feel about it so far?
I feel pretty good about it. What specifically do you like about it and do you not like about it?
I really like how you capture the innocence and optimism of David and how Abby's silence speaks volumes. It sets up the emotional stakes quickly. One thing to consider is maybe showing more of Abby's emotions earlier to build the tension. Overall, it's a strong start.
Okay, thanks. That's all for now. I will talk to you later.